You know, every morning when you get up, you have a choice. While you stand there looking in the mirror in the morning, you have a choice. You can choose to be happy today. You can choose to be sad today. You can choose to be angry at someone today. Um, Lots of choices. It all comes down really to two different main choices that you need to make in the morning. So when you're looking in that mirror, you decide that day or this day that you're going to walk in fear or you're going to walk in faith. And pretty much everything comes from those two things. If you're fearful, you have issues with being angry and sad and all that. But if you're faithful, generally you put it in God's hand. Let Him figure it out for you. He always will figure it out for you. I see a lot of people, know a lot of people that they say, well, I'll pray for you. Well, you know what? You might as well just pull out the old BB gun and shoot an elephant in the butt. Because they don't believe it. To tell someone you're going to pray for them is kind of like, a hi-bye friend. Hey, how you doing? Doesn't mean you care for that person or whatever. It's just a hi-bye thing. But when you're a believer, when you're a true believer, those people, when they say, I'm going to pray for you, I find comfort in that because I know that they have a relationship with God. Not by them telling me, I have a relationship with God, I'm a Christian, blah, blah, blah. I see it in their actions. I see it every day. I say it all the time. The main problem with Christianity is Christians. And, when I say that, it's not the faithful followers of God. It's not those Christians. A true Christian doesn't have to tell you I'm a Christian. You see it in their actions, and you can feel it in their presence. You can feel the presence of God around a person that is godly. So, I've always said, doing business with someone, if they say, oh, well, we're a Christian-based company, grab your wallet, grab your checkbook, hide your children's piggy banks. But those people that, they go out of their way to help people, those are the people that, should be rewarded in, gaining the work or whatever. But back to our daily thing, there's 86,400 seconds in every day. So how you use your time is completely up to you. Nobody should be able to dictate what you do with your time. Basically, it comes down to you have that choice. You have the choice to say, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do that today, but don't waste that time. It sounds like a lot, 86,400 seconds, it sounds like a lot, but when you put it in minutes, it's less. When you put it in hours, even less. You put it in days, a lot less. But and then the days turn to weeks, and the weeks turn to months, and the months turn to years. When you break it down to years, it's not that long. And so how do you want to live your life? Do you want to live your life being, happy? Do you want to live your life helping other people? Do you want to be stuck in your own little world where it's me, 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 me? I don't understand people like that. I guess because I'm not like that. I'm the guy that, we can stand outside, be 20 degrees outside and the wind blowing, colder than you can ever imagine. And if you need my shirt, 9 times out of 10, you won't even have to ask me for my shirt. I will offer it to you. And, even though I'm freezing, on the inside I'm warm because I know you're okay. So, wish the world had more people like that, not trying to put a feather in my hat or anything, because I'm nobody. But, if more people cared for each other, this world would be a better place. And it wouldn't take long. It'd be a better place quick, overnight. But, we have so much bad in the world that the little glimpses of good that you do run into here and there, sadly, those little glimpses are getting smaller and smaller and fewer and far between, finding those things, which is really sad, heartbreaking. Every time I've almost given up on humanity, something good comes out of someone somewhere that gives me a spark of hope. And so, you continue on. But for the most part, we live in a not such a great world like it used to be. I miss simpler times. I'm sure a lot of people miss simpler times. And, I love technology and I love all the geeky stuff. But, it's nothing like, being a kid and, being out in the country, grabbing your fishing pole and not a care in the world, Always something to do in the country. I miss that simple life. And I miss the people connected to that simple life. Anyway, just a thought. I'm sure there'll be more. Stay tuned.